Ready to dive into the future. Forget killer robots. Today, we're tackling the real AI revolution, the one that's already shaping tomorrow.
Absolutely. And it's about way more than just the buzzwords. We're talking about a fundamental shift in how AI thinks and what it can do.
Which is where our deep dive comes in. We're breaking down an excerpt called AI What's Next. It's not about predicting the future, but it does give us a glimpse into the forces shaping AI and, frankly, our world.
And these are forces everyone should understand, not just the techies. This stuff is going to touch every part of our lives.
No doubt. So let's jump right in. One of the biggest themes in the excerpt is this idea of AI becoming more, well, general.
Generalization, exactly. It's the difference between AI that's really good at one thing, like playing chess, and AI that can learn and adapt to almost anything you throw at it.
So instead of having separate AI for driving, diagnosing diseases, or even writing poetry,
You'll have AI that can, in theory, do it all. Think about it like this. Right now, we've got AI that's like a calculator, amazing at math, but useless if you need to write an email.
okay, I'm with you.
General AI is like having a brain that can handle the math and draft the email, maybe even compose a symphony if you ask nicely enough.
Okay, that's a game changer. What kind of impact could this have on, say, something like healthcare?
Imagine instead of just having AI that reads x-rays, you've got AI that takes in your entire medical history, lifestyle, even your genetic predispositions to create a completely personalized health plan.
Wow, that's some next level stuff. But it also seems like that level of AI involvement in healthcare or any field raises some serious ethical questions.
For sure. As AI gets more powerful, we need to be incredibly careful about how it's developed and used. Transparency is key, understanding how AI makes decisions, especially when those decisions affect people's lives.
Because if we're talking about AI making medical recommendations, guiding self-driving cars, or even influencing what news we see, we need to know it's not biased or discriminatory.
Absolutely. Ethical AI isn't just a nice to have, it's essential. And that includes thinking about the impact on jobs. Some jobs will inevitably be automated, so we need to be proactive in creating new opportunities and providing retraining.
Right. It's not about AI versus humans. It's about figuring out how we work together. And speaking of working together, the excerpt talks a lot about the potential for human AI collaboration.
And this is where it gets really exciting. Imagine a world where AI isn't replacing us, but augmenting our abilities. Think of an architect using AI to design buildings that are not just beautiful, and also incredibly energy efficient.
Or a musician jamming with AI to create entirely new genres of music.
Exactly. It's about using AI to push the boundaries of what's possible, to go beyond what we can even imagine on our own.
That's amazing. But what about things like self-driving cars? That feels like an area where AI is moving towards full autonomy, not just collaboration.
Sure, but even with self-driving cars, we're talking about a future where AI and humans work in tandem. The technology for fully autonomous vehicles in all conditions just isn't there yet.
So it's more about AI assisting human drivers, making our roads safer and our commutes less stressful.
Exactly. And think about the potential for things like logistics. With AI optimizing delivery routes and reducing traffic congestion, the possibilities are pretty mind-blowing.
They really are. Now, before we wrap up, I have to ask about AI's impact on healthcare and science. That seems like a no-brainer.
Oh, absolutely. We're already seeing AI being used to diagnose diseases earlier and develop new drugs at an unprecedented pace. Imagine AI sifting through massive data sets to identify potential drug candidates that human researchers might miss.
Or even using AI to model complex biological processes, leading to breakthroughs in our understanding of diseases like cancer.
Exactly. This is about accelerating scientific discovery, pushing the boundaries of what's possible in medicine and beyond.
Wow, this deep dive has been eye-opening. It seems like AI is on the verge of touching every aspect of our lives.
And that's really the point. The trends we've discussed today highlight the incredible potential of AI, but they also underscore the need for careful consideration, ethical development, and a focus on collaboration.
It makes you think. If AI is truly going to become this powerful force in our lives, what kind of future do we want to build with it? That's something worth pondering, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. It's a question we all need to be asking ourselves as we step into this new frontier of intelligence.